The president's naval reset crushed the status quo. It's a global conflict. Let's break it down.
As Commander-in-Chief, it's my great honor to announce that I have approved a plan for the Navy to begin the construction of two brand new, very large, the largest we've ever built, battleships. You know, you used to build the Iowa, the Missouri, the Wisconsin, the Alabama, many others. We had big battleships. These are bigger, but they will have 100 times the, they'll be 100 times the force, the power, and there's never been anything like these ships. These have been under design consideration for a long time.
For decades, the critics said the age of the battleship was over. They claimed the era of massive surface combatants had been replaced by a more passive, defensive posture. They were wrong. For years, the so-called experts in D.C. told us the battleship was a relic. They wanted us small, quiet, and, most importantly, passive. They were dead wrong. While they were busy downsizing our capability to manage decline, the world got more dangerous. Now, the script has been flipped. President Trump just pulled the curtain back on the Trump-Class Battleship, and it's exactly what the establishment feared. This thing isn't built to just show the flag or sit in a defensive crouch. It's built to dominate. From the ballroom at Mar-a-Lago, the vision was clear. We're rebuilding an arsenal that was left to rot. The USS Defiant is more than just steel and rivets. It's a floating fortress designed to carry the full weight of an America First agenda across every ocean on the map. We're talking about restoring the kind of prestige we haven't seen in a century. It's about making sure our enemies know exactly what happens if they decide to poke the bear. The scale of this project is unprecedented in modern maritime history. The Trump-class design incorporates advanced armor and weaponry that officials claim is 100 times more potent than any previous iteration of the battleship. Let's be real. This project is massive. We haven't seen anything like this in our lifetimes. The Trump-class isn't just an upgrade, it's a whole different animal. We're talking armor and firepower that makes everything else look like a toy. It's a total rejection of the literal combat ship failures of the past. Instead of those expensive, fragile experiments, the Golden Fleet is all about raw, unadulterated power and projection. Secretary of the Navy John Aquilino stood right there with the president to confirm it. These hulls are proven, but they've been scaled up for maximum lethality. Think about a ship that can wipe out threats from hundreds of miles away while shrugging off standard anti-ship hits like they're nothing. The logic is simple. Make it so expensive to challenge us that nobody even tries. By stacking modern missile arrays onto a platform that actually intimidates, we're taking back the trade routes. It's blue water supremacy, and it's the only way to keep the world's economy moving for our kids. The geopolitical shockwaves were felt immediately, specifically in the Caribbean and the Pacific. This announcement coincides with a massive pressure campaign against the regime in Venezuela, signaling that the United States is no longer content with mere rhetoric. The ink wasn't even dry on the announcement before the world started shaking. From Caracas to the South China Sea, the message was received loud and clear. The talk-only era is finished. If you're a regime looking to destabilize our neighborhood or mess with Western interests, the Golden Fleet is your formal warning. Of course, the usual suspects in the media and Congress are already losing their minds, calling this a costly relic. But they don't get it. The administration isn't backing down because they know the truth. The best way to avoid a war is to be the one guy in the room nobody wants to fight. This is deterrence through sheer, undeniable strength. As the USS Defiant moves from blueprints to the shipyard, the era of managed decline is officially dead. America is back as the guardian of the oceans, and we aren't asking for permission.
This report is complete, but the fight is just beginning. Subscribe now to stand with us.